Have you ever wondered what it really feels like to grow older in a home that's suddenly quiet? When the laughter of kids, the chatter of loved ones, and the daily calls all fade into long silences, and you're left alone with your own thoughts. It's in these moments that small risks can quietly build up: a slip in the kitchen, a phone that never rings a neighbor who's too busy to notice. But here's something we don't talk about enough. Living alone doesn't have to mean living in fear. Some of the strongest, most resilient seniors I've met, like Martha, who still gardens every morning at 75, have found ways to shape their homes and routines to work for them, not against them. Today, I want to share 5 powerful habits that can help you stay safe, confident, and truly independent as you age. Each one can transform not just how long you live, but how fully you live, even if no one's checking in every day. Before we begin, I'd love to know which city you're watching from. Type it in the comments below. And please give this video a like, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and subscribe to our channel for more gentle, practical advice made just for you. What if you fell in the kitchen and no one knew? It's a question that might sound dramatic at first, but for so many seniors living alone, it's a quiet worry that's always there, even if you don't talk about it. Imagine slipping on a damp floor or getting dizzy for just a second. Who would know who would come to check on you? That's why one of the simplest and most powerful habits you can build for yourself is a daily check-in routine. It's not about giving up your independence or burdening your family. It's about creating a small safety net that hums quietly in the background, giving you and your loved ones the peace of mind that someone will know if something's not quite right. Take George, for example. He's 82 and still lives in the same brick house he and his wife bought nearly 50 years ago. George is sharp as a tack and proud of his independence. He still mows his own lawn and loves to tinker in the garage. But George also knows that living alone comes with risks. Risks that can turn small problems into big ones if no one notices. So every morning by 9:00 a.m., George sends a simple text to his daughter that just says, "Good morning." If she doesn't see it by 10:00, she gives him a call. Most days, that's all it takes: a short text and a wave of relief for both George and his family. He gets to keep his space, his quiet mornings with the newspaper and coffee, and his dignity. But he also has a silent safety net that he knows is there if he needs it. It's a routine that doesn't intrude on his life. It doesn't make him feel weak or dependent. Instead, it empowers him. And that's the truth about check-ins. They're not about giving up control. They're about making sure you keep it. If texting isn't your thing, a quick phone call works just as well. Even something as simple as opening your curtains at a certain time each morning can be a subtle signal to a neighbor or friend that you're up and moving. Some communities have even started buddy systems where neighbors glance at each other's windows each morning just to make sure everything looks okay. In today's world, technology has made it even easier to build this habit into your daily life. There are smartphone apps and services designed just for this purpose. Some will automatically alert a designated contact if you don't check in or press a button by a certain time. Others pair you with volunteers who call or text you every day. It's like having a friendly voice in your life that doesn't require giving up your privacy. This isn't about overmanaging your days or adding stress to your routine. It's about quietly creating a rhythm that supports your safety without taking away an ounce of your dignity. It's about making sure that if you ever did slip in the kitchen or simply forgot to take your medication one morning, someone would know and could help. Think of it like wearing a seatbelt. You hope you never need it, but it's always there just in case. A daily check-in is the same, a small habit that can make a huge difference. So if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even late 80s, and you live alone or plan to in the future, consider starting this habit today. Reach out to a family member, a neighbor, or even a friend from church. Tell them you'd like to send a quick text each morning, or maybe just open the curtains at the same time every day. Because strong people don't avoid backup plans, they make sure they have them. And in the quiet moments when you're living life on your own terms, knowing that someone is looking out for you, if only from afar, can make all the difference in the world. Falls are one of the most common and one of the most preventable dangers that older adults face. It's easy to think of them as accidents that happen outside, like on icy sidewalks or wet driveways. But the truth is that most serious falls happen right where we feel safest at home. I want you to imagine this for a moment. Margaret, 77, has lived in her cozy house for decades. She knows every inch of it, the soft carpet in the hallway, the armchair where she reads in the afternoon, light the corner table with her favorite lamp. But one winter evening, Margaret stepped onto a throw rug in the hallway that had curled up at the edge. In less than 3 seconds, she lost her balance and fell hard, breaking her hip. That one moment cost her 5 long months of recovery, left her relying on a walker, and ended her days of driving to the grocery store or picking up her grandkids from school. All of it from a single rug she'd stepped on 1,000 times before. Falls don't happen just because we're getting older. They often happen because our homes haven't been updated to match the changes in our bodies. Maybe your knees don't bend quite the same, or your eyes take longer to adjust to dim light. These small shifts add up and can turn a familiar home into a place of hidden hazards. So how can you protect yourself? Start by taking a slow, thoughtful walk through your home, almost as if you were guiding a visitor who had trouble walking. What would trip them up? What might make them pause or hesitate? That's what you need to fix. First, clear the clutter. Make sure there are no loose cords or piles of magazines waiting to trip you up. Move furniture to create wide, clear walkways, especially in places like the living room, kitchen, and hallways. Next, get rid of those throw rugs that slip and slide underfoot. They may look nice, but they're one of the biggest tripping hazards in American homes. If you can't part with them, secure them with non-slip pads or double-sided tape so they don't move. Lighting is another key piece of the puzzle. As we age, our eyes need more light to see clearly, especially at night. Make sure every hallway and stairway is well lit from top to bottom. Consider adding motion sensor nightlights in the bathroom and kitchen so you're never walking in the dark. Think about what you reach for every day. Dishes, towels, medication. Are they in easy reach, or do you have to stretch on tiptoes or bend down low to get them? Rearranging your cabinets and drawers can make a big difference. Keep the things you use most at waist or shoulder height, where they're safe and easy to grab. Don't forget about the shoes you wear inside. Many seniors like to wear socks or soft slippers, but those can be as slick as ice on hardwood floors. Invest in a pair of house shoes with sturdy rubber soles. They'll give you better grip and more confidence with every step. And then there's the bathroom, the most common place for falls. It's where water meets tile, and that combination can be dangerous. A non-slip mat inside and outside the shower, a sturdy grab bar near the toilet, and a bath bench for extra balance can make a world of difference. Remember, fall-proofing isn't something you do after you fall. It's what you do to make sure you don't. And it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. Because every small change you make today means more freedom, more confidence, and more time to enjoy the life you've built. If you're still watching and you've found this helpful, comment number 2 below to let us know you're here. And don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe for more gentle advice just for you. No one knows your body better than you do. It's a truth that becomes even clearer as we age. The aches, the twinges, the moments when you feel a little off, these are signals that only you can really catch. And when you live alone, those signals become even more important because you're the one who has to notice them first. I want to tell you about Thomas. He's 81 now, and he's always been sharp, independent, and quick with a joke. He lived alone after his wife passed, and for the most part, he managed just fine. He kept his garden blooming, stayed up on the latest baseball scores, and even hosted poker nights with his old buddies. But one morning, Thomas forgot to turn off the stove. A week later, he found his car keys in the freezer. Little things, he thought, but those little things started adding up until one evening, a neighbor noticed the smell of burnt food and stopped by to check on him. That was the night Thomas realized he'd been missing signs of something deeper, the early stages of dementia. Looking back, he wished he'd paid more attention to the whispers his body was giving him. Because the truth is, it's not just about going to the doctor once a year or getting your blood pressure checked every now and then. It's about developing the habit of listening, really listening to your own body every week, so you can catch those whispers before they become shouts. One of the best ways to do this is with a simple weekly health journal. Every Sunday morning, pour yourself a cup of coffee, sit in your favorite chair, and ask yourself 5 important questions. First, did I sleep well this week? Were there nights when you tossed and turned, or mornings when you woke up still feeling tired? Sleep is the foundation of everything: energy, mood, even balance. Second, did I eat regularly and feel full? Skipping meals, losing your appetite, or feeling nauseous could be signs of an underlying issue or even depression. Third, did I have enough energy to do the things I wanted to do? Pay attention to days when you feel unusually tired or when small tasks feel bigger than usual. Fourth, did anything feel off physically, like pain, dizziness, or swelling? These could be early warnings of bigger health problems. And fifth, did I feel unusually down or anxious? Emotional health is just as important as physical health. A persistent low mood can affect everything from sleep to your desire to eat. These questions aren't meant to scare you, they're meant to empower you. Because when you live alone, no one else is there every day to notice the changes. It's up to you to be your own first line of defense. Thomas now keeps a small notebook on his kitchen table. Every Sunday, he jots down his answers. If something feels different, he calls his doctor or his daughter just to make sure it's nothing serious. And that habit, that quiet routine, has given him back some of the control he thought he'd lost. Living alone doesn't have to mean living in fear. It means being in tune with your own body, listening when it speaks to you, and trusting your gut when something doesn't feel right. It's about giving yourself the power to act early rather than waiting until it's too late. So this week, why not give it a try? Get yourself a small notebook, find a quiet spot, and spend just 10 minutes asking yourself those 5 questions. It's a simple step that can bring you peace of mind and the confidence that you're taking care of yourself in the best way possible. If you're still with us and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 3 below so we know you're here. And don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more gentle advice just for you. You deserve to feel empowered and in control no matter where life takes you. Accidents don't always come from age. Sometimes they come from the home we've known and loved for years. Those cozy corners, familiar rugs, and cherished furniture can become unexpected obstacles if we're not careful. Barbara, 76, knew her house like the back of her hand. She lived there for decades, raised her family there, and every inch of it held memories. But one morning she stepped on the edge of a throw rug she'd walked across 1,000 times. It caught her slipper just enough to send her sprawling. A single moment, a single step changed everything. She broke her hip and spent months in recovery, missing out on simple pleasures like tending her garden or meeting her friends at church. That's the thing, falls and accidents often happen at home, in the places we think are safe. And it's not because we're getting older or weaker, it's because our homes weren't designed with our changing needs in mind. Our bodies may not be as quick or steady as they once were, but with a few thoughtful adjustments, we can make sure our homes keep supporting us instead of working against us. Start by simplifying your pathways. Walk through your home as if you were visiting it for the first time. Are there cords snaking across the floor? Tight spots where you have to turn sideways to get through a small coffee table, or a stack of magazines that could trip you up in the dark? Clear those out. Make your pathways wide open and easy to navigate even when you're tired or carrying a laundry basket. Next, think about where you keep your daily essentials. Are your dishes stored on a high shelf that requires a step stool to reach? Is the medicine you take every day at the back of a cabinet that forces you to bend or stretch? Bring these items down to waist or shoulder level so you can grab them safely and easily. Lightweight dishes, easy open containers, and drawers that slide smoothly can make a world of difference. Lighting matters more than most people realize. As we age, our eyes need more light to adjust between bright and dark spaces. Install night lights with motion sensors in the hallways, bathroom, and kitchen. Make sure every stairway, no matter how short, is lit from top to bottom. Good lighting isn't just about seeing better, it's about moving confidently and preventing that moment of hesitation that can lead to a stumble. Don't overlook the importance of emergency devices and communication. Keep a phone in every main room if possible, especially the bedroom and bathroom, so you can call for help without having to get up and find one. Consider a medical alert system that you can wear on your wrist or around your neck. Many modern devices can detect falls automatically and call for help even if you can't press the button. Having one isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom and strength. And let's talk about the bathroom. It's the most common place for serious falls. Water and smooth surfaces are a risky combination. A non-slip mat inside and outside the shower can prevent slips, while a grab bar near the toilet or in the tub can give you stability and confidence. A sturdy bath seat is a game changer for anyone with balance issues or tired legs. Your home is your sanctuary. With a few small changes, it can be your safe haven too. A place where you move confidently, reach for what you need, and trust that you're supported at every step. If you're still with us and finding this helpful, please comment number 4 below, so we know you're here. And don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe for more gentle, practical advice made just for you. Because a safe home isn't just a place, it's your foundation for living the life you deserve. Loneliness isn't always something you can see, but it's something that can weigh heavily on your heart. It's that quiet ache that settles in when the phone doesn't ring, when the days stretch long and silent, when you wonder if anyone would notice if you weren't there tomorrow. Frank, 82, knows that feeling all too well. After his wife passed, the house felt emptier than ever. He still made his morning coffee, still sat in his favorite chair by the window, still fed the birds at the feeder out back. But one afternoon he said to me, I could disappear for a week and no one would know. Those words have stuck with me ever since, because for so many older adults, that's not just a passing thought. It's a painful truth that too many of us live with as we age. Loneliness doesn't just hurt your heart. Studies have shown it can raise your blood pressure, weaken your immune system, and even increase your risk of dementia. It's not just about feeling sad, it's about your health, your independence, and your quality of life. The good news is that even if you live alone, you don't have to feel alone. Building strong emotional and social anchors can make all the difference in how you feel and how you live. Start with the simplest habit, regular check-ins with the people who matter to you. A weekly phone call with a son or daughter, a grandchild, or even an old friend can bring a smile to your face and remind you that you matter. It doesn't have to be a deep conversation every time. Just knowing someone cares can brighten your day. Consider getting involved in your community. Many local senior centers offer activities like gentle yoga book clubs or even walking groups. If getting out is tough, think about online options. There are groups on Facebook for every hobby you can imagine: gardening, knitting, classic movies, you name it. And Zoom meetups have made it easier than ever to connect without leaving home. Volunteering is another powerful way to feel connected and needed. Even from home, you can read to children over video calls, knit blankets for local shelters, or help answer community questions online. Every time you give back, you create a thread that ties you to others, and that thread can hold strong even on the toughest days. Pets, too, can be a lifeline. A gentle dog or a purring cat can bring warmth and routine to your days. Even watching fish swim in a tank has been shown to reduce stress and blood pressure. The small, everyday moments of caring for another being can fill your home with purpose and comfort. Don't forget to check out the resources at your local senior center. Many centers offer not just meals and rides, but also a warm welcome and a place to belong. Sometimes the biggest gift is the human contact that comes with a shared smile or a neighbor's wave. Remember, loneliness is not just an emotion, it's a risk factor for your health. But the remedy doesn't have to be complicated. It's about creating small moments of connection that build up over time. a phone call, a chat with a neighbor, a shared laugh with an old friend. These small steps can weave a safety net of love and support around you. If you're still here and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 5 below so we know you're with us. And don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more gentle advice made just for you. Because you deserve to feel seen, valued, and connected no matter where you are in life. Emergencies can happen when we least expect them: a slip in the bathroom, a sudden chest pain, a power outage during a storm. But what separates a small scare from a life-altering crisis often comes down to one thing: preparation. Being ready for the unexpected doesn't mean living in fear. It means giving yourself the gift of confidence that no matter what comes your way, you have a plan in place to handle it. And when you live alone, that peace of mind is worth its weight in gold. Start by putting together a simple list of emergency contacts. Write down the names and phone numbers of your doctor, your pharmacy, and any important medications or allergies you have. Post that list right on your fridge. Why the fridge? Because it's often the first place paramedics look when they enter a home. It can speak for you when you might not be able to. Next, create a small emergency kit. It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. A few days' worth of non-perishable food, some bottled water, a working flashlight with extra batteries and a backup charger for your phone can make a world of difference during a power outage. Or if you're stuck at home sick, consider investing in a medical alert device. Today's technology offers wearable devices that look like watches or pendants, and many can automatically detect a fall and call for help even if you can't press a button. Having one doesn't make you weak, it makes you smart. It shows you're taking control of your safety and your independence. Don't overlook the power of community. A trusted neighbor, someone who can peek in on you every now and then, or who you can call if you're not feeling well, can be a true lifeline. It doesn't mean you have to become best friends overnight. A simple agreement like, if I don't open my curtains by 10 a.m., would you mind knocking on the door, can bring peace of mind to both of you. Finally, build a mindset of readiness. Knowing you have a plan and that you've taken steps to prepare can calm your mind and make it easier to handle a crisis if one does arise. Emergencies don't have to catch you off guard. They can be moments where your preparation pays off, letting you handle the situation with grace and confidence. If you're still with us and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 6 below so we know you're here. And don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe for more gentle, practical advice designed just for you. Because living alone doesn't have to mean living at risk. With a little forethought, you can build a world of safety and the peace of mind that comes with it. Living alone doesn't have to mean living at risk. With the right habits, a safe home, and a readiness mindset, you can create a life that's not only secure, but deeply satisfying. You've lived through so many seasons of change, challenges, and triumphs, and that strength still lives in you today. Remember, it's not about avoiding every risk. It's about being prepared, staying connected, and making choices that honor the independence you've earned. From daily check-ins to fall-proofing your space, from health journals to having a trusted neighbor, every small step builds a safety net that lets you live life on your own terms. And please remember, you are not alone on this journey. Many of us are walking this same path, learning, adapting, and supporting each other along the way. We'd love to hear from you. What did you learn today that you plan to use in your own life? Have you tried any of these habits already? Leave a comment below and share your experience. Every story you share helps another person feel less alone. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue to bring you more gentle advice just for you. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you again soon. Until then, remember, you are strong, you are capable, and you are worthy of a life filled with safety, joy, and independence. Take care of yourself and each other,